Welcome back to another video. My name is Jose, and here we talk about digital minimalism. Today we're taking a look at the Snapphone Easy 4G. Let's get started. The Snapphone Easy 4G is actually a very good device, and I'm speeding my review for two reasons. Number one, this device can be helpful to a lot of you who are looking for phone calls, text messaging, and a browser. Number two, it shares the same core with the Jethro SC490, so it's not going to be a very long review, but I'm going to actually remark the differences. By the way, an update on the Jethro SC490 is that this device can do group text messaging. You need to go to Messages, Settings, MMS, Enable Group Text Messaging. I probably missed it on my initial review, but I'm updating you guys. I already updated on Reddit and on Discord. So if you're looking for a device that does phone calls, text messages, and that works reliably here in the United States with all major carriers, I think the Jethro SC490 is for you. If you're looking for a device that does phone calls, text messages, and a browser, the Snapphone Easy 4G is for you. The Snapphone Easy 4G comes from a company, again, that positions themselves in order to sell for senior members of the community. It works with all major networks, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, and it has two versions. It has a candy bar version, which is the one that we're looking at today, and it has a flip phone version. In my estimation, it is better that you get the flip phone version, just because it has a bigger screen and more real estate in order to use it with the browser. The system is very speedy. It uses a very basic Android operating system. It is non-Google based, so privacy concerns are going to be diminished. It does have Facebook installed, however, but you can uninstall it. Thankfully, it's not blocked to uninstall. Now, if you want to use the Facebook application, you can use it, but you don't have to. There is no way to install other applications because it is blocked. I am looking for different ways to install applications into these devices, the Jethro SC490 and the Snapphone Easy 4G, because I think it can help a lot of people. But as of right now, we have not found a way, and the companies are unwilling to share their codes. I reached out to Jethro and I reached out to Snapphone, and they just say that it's technically impossible. But we know it's not technically impossible, it's just that they're limiting these devices so that there are no exploits or sharing some of the code that they have done with their launchers. But the device has a very big font. The operating system works very reliably, very well. I did not have any crashes, and battery life is decent. I was testing for about 2 days. I did not have any issues, and because it shares the same core with the Jethro SC490, I kind of just did some extra testing, and I was able to deplete about 50% of the battery in a day, but I was just using it, calling and doing a lot of different things. But it's going to last you for 1 to 2 days, so I don't expect to have any issues. Now, if you get the flip phone version, that may be a little bit different just because it has a larger screen, and if you're browsing and using the browser a lot, then of course you're going to deplete the battery faster. But I don't see these devices, especially because of the resources that they use, not lasting 1 to 3 days with light to moderate use. The Snapphone Easy 4G is actually a very good alternative. I liked it, again, except for the small screen. It has a front-facing camera, it has a back-facing camera, and it can send group text messaging, which is something that we've been looking for. This also will be updated on the dumb phone finder. If you're looking for a dumb phone, make sure to go to josebriones.org/dumbphones and check out the material there. I'm going to be adding a filter for USB-C devices. That's something that I actually really liked about the Snapphone Easy 4G. It does not only have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but it also has a USB-C connection, which is a plus. Another thing that I like is that on the side, it has a keypad lock. So instead of butt dialing or having the screen act up if you don't put a passcode, you can just lock the keypad and avoiding those embarrassing phone calls. So I like the Snapphone Easy 4G, especially because it works on all major networks. I tested with T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon, and it works very well. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys, and that's why I'm speeding up the review process, and again, because it shares the same core with the Jethro SC490. One last thing that I'd like to add is that the Snapphone Easy 4G has an SOS button. Again, I do rave about SOS buttons a lot because I think they're very necessary, especially for these kind of devices. So again, the Snapphone Easy 4G is a very good device. I really like it, really enjoyed using it, and my recommendation is that you get the flip phone version. If you have any questions about the Snapphone Easy 4G, make sure to put it in the comments below. And if you have any questions about any of the dumb phones that I have reviewed, make sure to also put it in there. I'll be interacting with you guys, and make sure to sign up for the giveaway. It's going to end in the next couple days, so make sure to check out that video and fill out the form. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. During my testing of the Snapphone probably just trying to look for it. Maybe I just The Snap Phone Easy